What's up, guys? Gamer Vlog Guy back here making another video today. I really wanted to talk about the Philadelphia Flyers, the NHL. Um, I don't know. To me, it's just very difficult. I mean, they really started out really well this year. They were actually first in that conference, in the Metropolitan Conference, and then they just fall apart. And I don't know why. It's just like they don't have. It's just like they don't have defense, and I keep going back to it. I made a video the other night about it. Last night they played. They play tomorrow night against the Devils in Jersey. I think it's in Jersey at like 7 o'clock. They're just a horrible team. Horrible. They To me it's like they don't. I want to keep saying it. One of the biggest things in their Achilles heel is they don't have a goalie. They don't have a goalie, and I've said this throughout the season this year. They don't have a goalie. They had a goalie. They had a really good goalie for a while there, and then they get rid of him, and then now they bring in Brian Elliott from the St. Louis Blues, and they bring him into St. Louis, and they're like, oh, well he won the Stanley Cup with St. Louis. Now he's in Philly. Oh, it's not going to work. And especially as two different conferences, the Western Conference versus the East Conference, two different conferences, and then two different divisions. St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken, St. Louis is in the Western Conference, and they're in the Central Division. Philadelphia is in the East Conference in the Metropolitan Division. So the Flyers are playing the Rangers, the Penguins, the Capitals, the Devils. They're playing a lot of They're playing a lot of good hockey teams. And then from St. Louis, they play Colorado, they play Chicago, they play I think Dallas. I mean, and they play another. I think, and they play another team too. I can't remember offhand. Dallas, Chicago. I think Detroit every now and then because Detroit's one of those. But anyway, Colorado's a really good team. Colorado's really good. Chicago's really good. But to me, I think one of the most hardest conferences to play in, especially as a goalie, is in the Metropolitan Division. The Blues. I mean, I say the Devils, the Rangers, the Islanders, the Bruins, the Capitals, and it's like I can go on and on. And like going on to this year, they're 0-5, 0-5 against the Boston Bruins. They could not beat the Bruins this year. If I go through and I actually look, I think it's safe to say they have a losing record against almost all of the metropolitan teams. They have a losing record against them. They didn't win a lot. They didn't win a lot of divisional. They didn't win a lot of their divisional games this year. They barely beat the Devils last night. It's horrible. It's pathetic. It's like I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when the NHL drafted, but I'm assuming this year's probably going to be in August or July because the season ends. I think it's in July most of the time because if it's a normal year, it's in July because June's the Stanley Cup final. But yeah, because I think they would have it in July and then September's preseason. And I think mid to late August is training camp and then all that. But as far as like the Flyers go, I don't. They need to go get a goalie, and I've said, and I'm going to keep saying that they need to go draft a goalie or go into free agency and get one. I don't know who's coming out for free agency this year, but they need to go look at some guys. If you have to trade, like I said again last night, I'm going to be upset. Say if they trade Voracek, if they trade Claude Giroux, if they trade Lindbaum, I think that's his name. But if they trade those, if they have to trade, say, Voracek and Claude Giroux, the, your best scorer and your best defenseman to get a really good goalie, I'll take that. It'd be like back in the day, you had to trade Eric Lindros and John Leclerc to go get a really good goalie. Go do that. At least give me something solid between the pipes that has a save percentage of like at least 80 to 85%. And he doesn't let, and he has a like like maybe an 80%, 800% winning, an 0.800% winning percentage. You're going to win a lot of games. And then you got to go out and then you got to put defensemen around him. And then you got to go get scorers and shooters that can score, that can put the puck in the back of the net, that can kill power plays, that can score on power. You got to have an offense that can score on power plays, and you got to have a defense to kill off power plays from your opponent. Those are the three ingredients right now: a really good goalie, a good PPK, and a good power play. That's how you win in the National Hockey League. This general manager, the owner, the coach. The coach is horrible. The coach needs to go. The Flyers coach, I don't know who he is, but I don't know. He needs to go. He is not. He I don't know how long he's been there, but he's one of the. I would say he's probably one of the worst coaches. You know, to ever be in the National Hockey League. This guy does. I don't know where they got him from. I don't know if he's Canadian or I don't know where Russian or whatever. But this guy is horrible. This is the National Hockey League. This ain't Russia. This ain't Canada. This ain't This is NHL hockey. And the general manager, I don't know if he knows. I don't know if he. I don't even know if he knows anything about hockey or not. I'm assuming not, because this franchise is just flat out garbage as far as talent goes. I mean, they do not have the talent to put around the over. I mean, they got superstars. This team is a good team as far as the players go, but as far as how they play, it's just straight garbage. They can't win. They almost lost to the Devils last night. You almost lost to New Jersey, and then tomorrow you play the Devils again. You got a four game series against the Devils, going back and forth between Philly and New Jersey, and you can't win. And I'll tell you this right now: the next game you lose, I'll say the next game they lose, or the next two they lose, if they do, the season's over. The Rangers, all they got to do is just keep on winning, and the same thing with the Boston Bruins. I looked at the standings today. I think we're four back of the Rangers, and I think we're not, and I'm pretty sure we're nine back of the Bruins, and we're like four back of the New York Rangers. Nine points back going into the last. Going into this is like almost 2 weeks left. 2 weeks of the season in a day. 2 weeks in a day. Today's Monday. Like I think we play tomorrow's Tuesday. We play Tuesday. We play Thursday, and then we're off. And I think we play Saturday, and then I think we play Tuesday and Wednesday a doubleheader against the Rangers. Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we're off. And then we play Friday. Then we play Monday. And then the season's over. There's no way we're going to catch Boston or the Rangers. It's horrible. And I can't believe I'm saying that already. It's like the season's over. We have to go back again next year. It's like, I find myself saying that year after year after year for the Flyers. Last year, you made the playoffs. If I'm not mistaken, last year you made the playoffs, and then 2017 you made the playoffs, and I made it. I said in the previous video, out of the previous five, including this season, 5 seasons. Out of 5 seasons, you made the playoffs twice. 2 out of 5. That's horrible. 2 out of 5, not 2 out of 4, not 2 out of 3, 2 out of 5. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. You're not going to win this way. You can't win the Stanley Cup and not in the playoffs. You got to get in to win. You got to get in to win. But anyway, I'm not, I'm just, I'll see what, I want to watch the end of the season and see what happens, but I pretty much already know what's going to happen. Like I said, we're basically eliminated. Unofficially, unofficially we're eliminated, but it's going to probably be official probably tomorrow or when we play the New York Rangers next week because we have a 2-game home team. We play the Rangers twice in Philly, back to back, like the second week in May. We're not going to make it. And then I think we end with the Capitals. It's ridiculous. And again, slowly just going. And that's what we do, slowly going downhill. That's Philadelphia. Down, 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 down. Year after year after year after year. And I'm going to be upset if we don't fire if we don't fire our coach this year and go out and get a new at least get a new coach, at least make some trades this year in the offseason. At least give me something to look forward to as a Flyers fan going into next year. Give me something up there in Philadelphia. I mean, like I said, I like Claude Giroux. I like Jason Voracek. I like the Ghost. Gossespear. I didn't talk about him, but I like the Ghost. But you have, like I said, there's three great players right there: Gossespear, Claude Giroux, and Voracek, Jason Voracek. There's three players right there you can build off of. Going into free agency, I'm telling you, if you can't attract free agents to come to Philly and sign, and I understand there's plenty of other great teams. There's Toronto, there's you know Pittsburgh, there's Washington, there's the Islanders, there's the Colorado Avalanche, there's other great teams, other great markets to go to, but like you have to sell Philadelphia, and right now I can't give him a good reason to come here to play for us. I can't give him a good reason to come to Philadelphia. John LeClair's not here. Eric Lindros ain't here. Ron Hextall ain't here. I can't. What do we want to sell the franchise on to a free agent to come to Philly? What's here? There's nothing here. There's been nothing here for going on almost 2 decades. As far as a winning culture, there's nothing here in Philadelphia. Nothing. But thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace out.